Yeah, what's up, yo? What's up, yo? This is how he should have started. This is how he should have started the podcast. Shout out to Levi. You already know Patriots win the building. New shit. Yeah, hey, what's up? How we doing? Come. Now this how niggas dance when they sit down. This is what y'all look like in the club though. Stop it. Never go to beaches and be around Gavi. Never go to beaches and be around Gavi. Shout out to A-Boogie and Ronnie for that shit right there, man. Welcome to the podcast. You know the B.O.P between me and you, episode 106. Follow your boy on Twitter at, y'all see it, I am Young Bull. I am. Oh, there was a lot of... So this week has just been fucking crazy. Let me put the phone down. This week has just been fucking crazy, bro. Tell me about it. Yeah, we sitting down now. Be sitting down. Shout out to Levi. You know, I already said it. You know. Oh man. I don't even know where to start. Of course you wanna know I wanna get in my Joe Budden rant. But can we appreciate the new music that dropped? Cole. Wait. Just what we expected. I know somebody will be like, yo, Bobo, you put it was light. That's my take. Yeah. He wouldn't like. Come on. Cole been sitting up for how long? I'm not. He been sitting up for how long? How long? I'm saying like I don't even know what song to play to be like, yo, I'm just saying every song had bars. Like every song had bars. Like the first couple songs, like I'm just waiting for it. I know I'm just waiting. The only reason why I say this, okay, if I had to rate this album on a 1 through 10 scale, I would rate it at 8.5 because I know what he's capable of. Niggas like, yo, 8.5, yo, you wildin'. She's like, it's not a 10. You want to say it's a 9? We know it's not a 10. Come on, Cole. Every song is like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. But everything is bars and straight to the point. Which means this is him just see who going real to it. Who gonna catch it. You know? And then we going, yeah. Reeling the big fish. I think this is just a, throw that out there while I go shoot hoops and shit. That's just my opinion. But like I said, album's great. Great. Amazing. Is it his best work? No. Sorry, J. Cole. I'm just letting you know that. And then you came out with the freestyle. Yo, Jay, yo, Cole, my fucking, I can't even say Cole. Jay, yo, Cole. This is where I know you're the greatest. And this one said, hey, you saying all these great things about, but you gave it an 8. Okay, cool. Just listen and you might catch the 8. You know? When you did that freestyle on Lakers League, I was hoping there'd be nothing that you rapped about on your album. You're the man for that. You put out the interlude. 2-3 days later, you go do a freestyle. Fuck, you just do a freestyle. And none of that, because there's been times when you did freestyle, a freestyle on Hot Night, Funkmaster Flex, but some of that materials was some of your material. And like if you rap, like we know, rappers sometimes end up spitting some of their material. That was no material. That was all. That was a freestyle. Again, J. Cole. What song do I play? No clue. Cole, you man though. You motherfucking man. I wanted to do a reaction video. Boom, an hour later, everybody did that. I stayed up to 12 to listen to the whole album too. Last night, till this morning, matter of fact. Today's Friday. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Hopefully everybody enjoy your weekend. My fault. Forgot to do that intro. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the B.O.P Between Me and You podcast with your boy, Boy Young. Y'all know what y'all call me. Shout out to my Spotify listeners, my Anchor app, my YouTube viewers. Where y'all at? Like, subscribe, y'all know. Follow me on Twitter. Gotta do that now. Alright. Shout out to my day one listeners. Shout out to the first and last time. Shout out to the ones that was here last week. Shout out to the ones that are going to be constantly staying here every week. I appreciate y'all. Did y'all listen to J. Cole though? Y'all hear what I'm talking about? Alright, cool, great. That's what's up. What y'all think about it? Great. I'm just saying, like, y'all really think this? This is where, like, if I had to ask one artist a question, my question would be like, Cole, you got more, right? Like, there's more coming, right? Like, that's it. Here, just probably look at me and be like, cause it's like, and it's just like, wait, hold on, cause I'm waiting. I think, matter of fact, we're just gonna hold off it. It just came out. I want everybody to enjoy, but we definitely gonna mark it back, spin the block for this album, talk about it more, and so cause I want to, cause I feel like Cole put this out, like me. This is the B.O.P, Bully's opinion. I feel like Cole put that out to see people's reaction. You know, a little 2 minutes. Because if you ever listen to people's podcasts, I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts, because I know always say like you only listen to one podcast. Sometimes I might dabble, not really. Just at certain takes, if they had that little clips, but it's like, certain podcasts doesn't like short songs. If I'm correct, was his album 32 minutes long? Maybe a half an hour long? Not even? Which is good, but like songs are like 2.5 minutes. But knowing Cole, his songs are like 2 minutes. Cole's like a rapper each round, bro. 2:30. And then music, instrument. And then Cole be rapping like, nigga, that's what Hov be doing. Huh. Just thought about that. That's my take on the whole Cole situation, the Cole album. Gotta stay fresh, refreshment. Now, who else should drop something? Be listening to A Boogie and shit. NIKKI. Sure. Alright, I think we're clear. Yo, bars don't kill me. I thought niggas was dropping new music. Well, you tell me this is from 08? Yo, I started listening to songs. I'm like, I feel like I heard this song before. Then I'm like, okay, let me fast forward to her verse. And I'm like, I don't know. So then I tweeted, like, yo, anybody know, is this old music or not? Yo. Then it popped up. This is a 2008 album re-released with like 3 new songs. Nope. Hey, new music. That as long as we got new music. But I never knew she never put those songs out, because I'm pretty sure each one of those songs we could go find on YouTube. But I understand you probably never put it out to the point where you got paid off of it, Nikki. So I understand why you do this. Now, back to J. Cole for a second. I've been telling you for fucking every year I post. Except for this year now, because I think I post like twice a year, J. Cole. Yo, bro, you need to re-drop Friday Night Lights. If you want to do like the warm, okay, you did the warm one. You was talking about like the off season. Now you're gonna come back and drop Friday Night Lights this Sunday. Oh, okay. Yo, Cole. Alright, okay. We're gonna talk later about that. But yo, Cole, I've been telling Cole to drop re-drop Friday Night Lights. But this shit has way too many fucking songs on it. If it's really that whole list of songs, is it really the whole 19, 20 songs? I know I'm way off. Like, you know, this is not a hip hop podcast. We don't really come here and actually talk music. We get down to the nitty-gritty shit that's going down in your neighborhood, in your hood, on your block, on your neighborhood, on your Facebook page, the shit that you like, the shit that you like, the shit that you do, the shit that you like. Yes, that's what we're here for at the B.O.P. Blues Opinion Podcast. So let me talk to you. Nikki, what the fuck is going on? Yo, if I gotta say, yo, Nikki, I fuck with you. Drake held you down. Drake shit, to me, I think Drake just shit on all those bitches. Everybody who ever did a song with Nikki. Nikki, you still be killing them. You be doing a song with Oinky. Do I gotta pull up the song right now? I don't want to get too much copyrighted and shit. You know, we gonna have to bump that. I'm gonna have to slice that shit that I played in the beginning and shit. But niggas waited mad long for Nicki, and this is the shit that we get? Some old shit with 2 new songs? Hey, Hey, I just have to be the one to say it if nobody else is going to say it. Cool, great, we got some old shit, some old bars, that old gritty shit that make me feel like, yeah, I'm about to go out to the club type shit. We about to go out, grab some E&J, go grab the when they should get Mr. Boston, let's go get the 99 bananas and shit. You know, we about to hit to the house party and shit. Like, I like that vibe. Turn up shit. Let me go grab a Dutch real quick. Now let me stop for the bars. I'm just, you feel? So you're telling me you're a so hard Nicki fan? Did she just Alright, I'm about to skip because like, yo, nigga, you can shit on Cole all you want. You try to shit on Nicki, niggas would cancel you and shit. Niggas try to cancel me with Megan and shit, but I ain't gonna talk about that. I don't need y'all niggas go digging into my past and shit. Moving right along. What else just dropped? There's a lot of other shit, but you know, I'm just, you know, Cole, Nicki. I listen to J. Cole shit. Right? I'm listening to J. Cole shit last night, and then I'm seeing tweets like, oh shit, nigga, they did the beat, they did the song to the they did the beat to that one dude who makes like hold on, let's just bring it up right now. So I don't have that song like that either. But you know what I mean and stuff. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta listen to this album, but I'm not gonna go in between. So I'm gonna listen to I was about to say Draco. So I'm listening to Cole's album all the way through, and then I'm gonna listen to that. Then I'm gonna go to listen to Nicki album, and then I'm gonna listen to Nicki's album. So I was like, okay, boom, let me listen to this, boom. So then I get comfortable to listen to Nicki's album. That's the thing that probably hurt me. Cause I'm like, oh, a whole bunch of new music. Boom, I just spent like a half an hour or whatever listening to J. Cole. Let me listen to this NIKKI shit. You know? Oh, can't wait. They did it to this beat. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I get it. It wasn't it. It wasn't it for me. And then I listen. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm just gonna fast forward. Y'all know it's like, yo, Bull, your music taste sucks. Cool, great. All I'm gonna say is, I was hoping and praying like, yo, when Drake gets on this shit, the 6 p.m. in New York or 4 p.m. the Calabasas freestyle, in New York, Chicago, like, yo, we better get this type of vibe. And y'all hear the drums on it? If y'all wasn't there first. Y'all wasn't outside. But I couldn't wait for Drake's part though. He's probably going, this is I just want to hear a look. Look, Drake shits on all the bitches. Listen. You heard what he said. And Drake had the best flow on it. This album just wasn't. And it sucks too because it's like my opinions. Like when I really want to hear a take on a music take, I want to hear from the Joe Budden podcast. I know you like how I roll. You like how I smooth my way into that. I like to hear my opinions from the Joe Budden podcast, just because Joe Budden was a rapper and stuff. He's in the kind of in and out, dipping that. So like he can speak from experience and shit like that. You know, like that's just my opinion. Just like when I have a strong take on a battle, and like, yo, I gotta see what people talk about. I need to see what Jay Black is talking about. And everybody, like, cause everybody say that he's like, oh, whatever he say is right. I know Black, if you listen to, it's like, I don't know why. I don't know why either and shit. But it's like, but some of your takes, like, I like when my takes be right. But okay, yeah, me and Jay Black agrees. Then yeah, then everybody, when me and Jay Black agrees, then yeah, I feel like you're cool. Same way when it comes to like my takes on music. Sometimes I take, yo, that shit was not it, right? But like Joe Budden always be talking about, like, sometimes like Monroe be scared to share their takes and shit because I know they might still be tied into the, you know, they still might be doing their shit. So they takes be like a little shaky. But Joe ain't afraid to say shit. And I just need to know right now. But I don't know. We're never gonna get it because we don't even know if the podcast is back together. But before we move on from this new music shit, I just wonder if anybody else agrees with me. We waited too long for new music for NIKKI to drop this. No. Me? I'm the only one that feels like that? I'm the only one that feels like, yo, it's been like, and then you re-drop some shit? Okay, cool, it's a mixtape. Okay, cool, okay. And you understand, boom, new family, you were saying, I want to spend time, be a wife, be a mom, you know, be a millionaire, yeah, blah, blah, we get it. If this is what you think we deserve, well, be it. Yo, Nikki, I'm telling you, this summer you better bring it. Y'all better bring it. Niggas is lucky Cole ain't dropping. And I can't even say like, oh, nigga, this is just a mixtape, I guess. A re-released mixtape. Can't even shit on it because Hove got a classic one. Cole, you need to... I guess I'm just mad because I got hyped. I never really dug into the project. I just heard NIKKI drop some new music and I just couldn't wait for it. I didn't know... I should have been digging and doing my homework more. But I don't think I seen anybody post about like, oh shit, NIKKI's about to re-release her one shit. If so, then like, yo, NIKKI, you're the man because like, everybody was so hyped. The fact that you was about to re-release something from 2008. So hyped the fact that I thought like, oh shit, NIKKI's about to drop the banger, like the whole shit. So like, you the man. Alright, move right up. I had to play that J. Cole real quick. Alright, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up though. Let's switch this talk up though, you know. I should go listen to that Cole shit though. Cole we black. I would be lying. J. Cole be fucking preaching, man. J. Cole is Hove to the young niggas. It's different. It's different, but let's get into it, man. Joe Budden, man. What's up, bro? What the fuck is going on over there on the pod, man? We here to get into it, man. Like I said, Joe Budden, you know, I probably might shit on other niggas and shit, you know. But hey, at least respect it from my view. Like I told you, between me and you. I ain't jumped the gun. It's been 2 days. It's been 2 days. Everybody running out there, jumping right out there. Nigga, I'm here. I'm coming across all these other podcasts before I can even listen to Joe Budden's podcast. I'm like, yo, how the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell's going? What? How? Nobody's still not gonna sit back and relax and see and watch our shit play out. Why do people always just jump the gun? Assume this, assume that. Even Joe jumped the gun. He just said, yeah, I probably came off a little wrong. But like he said, he heard that niggas was talking like this, so then he came like this. Everybody jumps the gun. I might be jumping the gun on about the shit that I'm probably about to speak about, but guess what? I waited a few days. I let shit get cleared up, kind of, and let's see what shit happened. You know? That's what I did. You know? So me coming here, I'm not coming off first reaction. I'm coming off reactions. Alright? It took a day for niggas to tweet, right? See what's up. Okay, see corresponding. You know, go back and watch some footage. You know, go back and listen to this. Hear this out. You know? Grab some from here, grab something like that, grab something for that, you know, do, okay. Alright, put things together, alright. Now we got the B.O.P between me and you, Bully's opinion. Joe, I need to talk to you. I defend you. All the fucking time. All the time. I don't even know if you're wrong here. You know? I'm with you. I'm with Rory. I'm with Maul. From my point of view, from what I'm about to say, this is just for me looking outside in and what everybody else should do instead of just going off of, oh shit, this shit just dropped in an hour. Oh. Can everybody stop back, take it back a second, think about it? You know, when you're trying to catch your girlfriend in some shit, that's what y'all niggas be fucking. Matter of fact, I'm not even about to give y'all a game on how to catch somebody really doing something. You sit back, observe, wait, chill. Alright. Okay. And then you press them about shit because now you have enough information built up to be like, nah, what's up? What is nah? How you saying that? Well, explain this. This. I'm gonna be looking over here. I got a lot of things written down that I want to talk about. All right. So you see me look away, I might look away. Joe Budden's podcast. It's in turmoil right now. Shit's fucked up right now. As if you know. I'm probably like the 9900th podcast to talk about this. So who's to say my perspective is better? My perspective might not be better. But just there's some things that I don't even care if Joe Budden and them listening. But if y'all gonna talk about third podcasts and stuff, y'all might want to listen to this. Between me and you too, so I won't even tell nobody. You don't even gotta tell nobody. I wanna start with this. Point one I gotta just make. Joe. It's just gonna seem like flip going back and forth, but I'm just gonna start with point one I just wanna make. Joe, don't you preach on your show. I just want to say this. I talked about this. I always wanted to be a broadcaster, radio, boom. I be in the radio, they shit on me. I probably just talked about that shit. I just posted about that shit. I had mad people feeling bad for me. Don't feel bad for me and shit. It's okay, it's all good. But that shit been happened years ago. Joe said something to me when I was listening to this podcast. Early in the days, niggas still was with sin before even marriage or something. Sin something about you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Sometimes it takes quitting a job. Sometimes it takes you just gotta do it. Just start it. Just go start it. Go start it and then see from right there. Don't say you're gonna keep doing this and just go do it. I was waiting for school to end to get done, right, and shit. Crib just break down, like going through a lot of shit. Listen to that podcast, I was like, you know what? The only way I could be able to push for my dream, I can't be working 2 jobs and not focus on what I want to do now since school's out. Nah, I gotta. Alright, I'm about to be done in a month. Boom. Grab some equipment. During that month, 2 weeks notice for my job and shit. For my one job, my second job, put my 2 weeks notice in. Boom. For 3 weeks, I thought of a name and how I'm going to present my podcast. All because of you, Joe. No, that's not my one point. I just want to say how much you influenced. So, the point that I have to make, you talk about, that's all y'all do is preach about ownership. How the fuck you not know about what's in your contract? How the fuck you not know? How you not read? What are you doing? How you not do all this shit? Now when niggas come to you about like, yo, and this is where I have one point. I just want to make points. I don't want to spend too much time on this situation because I don't want to seem like, oh, it's just another podcast blogging on Joe Budden situation. Yes, okay. But I just want to make points and go right past it so like I can make a point and everybody can just think about it. 1, Joe, you always preach about ownership and knowing your contract, knowing this. Stop getting beat out. Y'all niggas is getting beat out and shit. Like, that's what you preach about. So then when they come to you with an issue, how is it a problem? And I'm going to answer my own, and I'm going to make a statement, and then I'm going to try to answer it from what I think. I'm just going to, it's just only an opinion. This is not true. Maybe it could be true, Joe, if you listen. Maybe we have to think about this. Yes, Joe do be preaching about ownership and all this stuff too. It's been 6 years, 7 years, and now y'all want to start coming to me about fucking ownership and some shit like this? Come on, hold on, tell me what's going on, guys. Are we friends in business? Like, what y'all want to do? That's just my point right there. Yo, I'm just saying that, hey. But then, here's my second point. That's what I'm saying, she's going to see this for. Joe said in his last podcast, not the one he just did something, but in his last podcast, just the audio version. He was speaking about how Rory came to him a long time, like somewhere in the hundreds, like right when Maul, like a little bit after Maul got into it, and the shit started going. No, when the podcast started going up, when the podcast started going up on YouTube, Joe said that Rory asked for some equity or some part in the YouTube shit. No. Then they end up getting a Spotify deal. Rory asked for something. No. So my thing is, why Rory didn't? Why none of this was spoke about? Or you wait to shit. You wait to. Why'd you wait? This is my point, Rory. Why'd you wait? Why'd you wait for so long to be more about the business side about it? If he already said way back before y'all even blew up, before y'all even, when y'all wasn't even fucking signed, I don't think, before you're right when the Spotify deal started, said no, you can't get a piece of the YouTube thing. Why nothing came about then? And I'm still on my second point. My second point is like, so did when the Patreon deal came through, it was gonna be on Patreon. Is this when the shit started looking like started crumbling? Because think about it. If Rory was asking for this, and Joe said no, you think Joe's gonna? I did the math. If y'all go back and listen to my podcast when they was gonna start doing their podcast on Patreon, what did I say? I started doing the math and stuff. I was like, boom. These niggas made over $1 million a month, and you telling me these niggas made over? Just say this. They made. You could do however type of math you did. Boom. Niggas is going wherever Joe Budden go. Right. Podcast is good. Boom. They moving here. So of course, as long as everything's good, right? There's no type of nothing, no type of thing. Everybody's gonna go over there. See, like right now it's like, oh well, okay, Joe's on Patreon, but he's not with them. So and now it's gonna do this. So like some people are gonna go, some people are not. But when everything was fine through our eyes, everybody was going to Patreon. If you was to do the math, that's over $1 million. So I think. So, point 2 is basically me trying to say, I think that's when things probably started happening in the beginning of this year and shit like that. Because especially with Rory, especially when it's like, yo, wait, hold on. We on Patreon, YouTube, and I can't. The only pay, because now it makes it seem like, wait, hold on, time the fuck out, Joe. These niggas was only getting paid just to sit in. Wow. Let me take it. Whoa. Saying that they didn't bring nothing to the table. They didn't build this. Understand they wasn't here for the beginning. Rory came around episode 9. Maul was there around like episode 80, 79, something like that, right? But from what I'm hearing, when Rory and Maul and Joe, when shit started by episode 100, it was like this. It was like things came together. Not saying, okay, you had the deal, shit was free for a long time. I just want to... Okay. So one, Joe always talks about ownership. So how is Joe mad about that? Is he mad because it took them so long to start coming pressuring about it? But then in my statement too, it's like how when Rory already started pressuring you about it a long time ago. So now you get a Patreon deal. Are you paying them? And then, I don't even know if this is a 3. We can make this a 3. Joe saying, oh, everybody's being paid to where other podcasters get paid. Or matter of fact, you being paid over from that. Or did Joe just? And this one I'm saying. Like people need. I'm just throwing out points, and people need to take these points and look at them. All right. So Joe's finding out that they overpaid and stuff. Has anybody did anybody taking accountability that like, hey, maybe when these niggas started auditing Joe and making Joe go through the numbers in the books, and did you think Joe knew that these niggas was getting overpaid? They were being overpaid? No, Joe probably just found out everything. Cause Joe do mention like, yo, I wanted to talk to them here, I wanted them to have them here, but I think Joe might have, with all that shit coming up, Joe might have found some shit in the paperwork, in the books, in the audit section or whatever, and was like, yo, oh shit, nah, this is gonna be y'all shit for now on, blah blah, this and that, you know? Cause and when you think about it, how many episodes was Rory on during the Patreon? Because Rory knew. Maybe he was getting a little cut there, but he's not getting a little cut there. Like I said, this whole thing is confusing, but we really need to look at, okay, we need to look at Joe's side, we need to look at Maul's side. The one thing I'm mad about Joe, for 2 episodes, they was there. And you didn't want to talk about that shit. Now you're going to wait for the episode. They're not there to yell. And then you're going to say, oh, if they was here, I was going to say this. No, you wasn't. Joe, I love you. You my nigga. You call you say, I don't even know this nigga. Joe. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. I don't think if you was there, you would have fired Rory or nothing. Nah. You had to send him a text message saying like, yo, I don't think you should come in. Don't come in. You couldn't, and then you'd say like, oh, I was saying that because you needed to take a break and stuff. So you couldn't say all that. Yo, Roy, I don't think you should come in, blah, blah, this and that, do this. Maybe it's probably because of this. You're gonna, Joe, think about this. You just sent a text message and double tapped it with the exclamation point. Y'all said that on your podcast. You said right there next to Roy. That's how it went down. And it was like, you want to wait till, if somebody said like, yo, boom, if somebody try to fire me without an explanation or tell me don't do this, I'm going to get mad without an explanation. Come on, Joe, you not? Joe, you can't podcast. Joe, just don't podcast. Ian say don't podcast. Park say like, yo, I can't come over today to podcast. What are you going to do? You're going to get mad and ask for an explanation. Now, then what if you wait for 2 days to be like, yo, I was trying to get the explanation. Oh, but you don't want to listen. It was about my, RAM and stuff, blah, blah. There's a crazy stuff going on with the family and stuff. But now since you want to be, like, that's how you make it seem, Joe. Come on, Joe. You had 2 podcasts to say something like that to them. Something like that. Yeah, then it just like during that podcast, Joe made it seem like they were supposed to be there, but then again, it's like why they not supposed? Why they didn't show up? And then again, we need to. Nobody's answering why this is happening. Oh, it's because the business, the money. But why did that start? We honestly know why. I'm gonna say this. Because nobody's saying it. We honestly know why a little bit. Maul. If Maul's worrying about shit, we know why Maul's worrying about shit. Because Joe admitted, he said it straight to Maul's face, Maul, you had nothing to do with this podcast. Wow. Alright, now I need to start figuring out shit. Boom, I need to start looking into my contract more and shit. I need to start. What if Maul and Rory come out like, yo, Joe, you were supposed to be a man, but why you put this in the contract? You supposed to be a man, but you put this in the contract. Yo, you a man, but you're gonna say that we can't. For real, you supposed to be a man? Oh, we're not entitled to nothing. Yo, we don't know what's gonna come out. Like I said, Rory and Maul, they just started tweeting saying that, yo, we're gonna trust me. Everything's gonna. Y'all deserve it. We're gonna talk to y'all, and that's what I'm waiting for. That's why I wasn't even gonna preach. I wasn't even gonna talk. But everybody's talking about it. But I'm just here to like. Make some statements so y'all can think about those statements. Joe always talks about ownership and getting it right and making sure y'all do this and read your contract. Y'all niggas didn't read your contract. Now I gotta get on y'all. Y'all niggas didn't read your contract. Y'all niggas didn't know. Blah blah. And then Joe, you doing that? They didn't. Maul would sit here on the. I would be honest. Maul goes on his phone near the end of the podcast. I feel like I started seeing Rory more on his phone when he was like during the album, like while he's like within like the last few months, because it was like album talk. Like once he started being like, yo, I'm this album and stuff, like I don't know. So you'd be like, yo, boo, that doesn't make sense. Hey, the album, nigga, Rory started working on music and shit, making an album, and I started seeing him on his phone more. That's just doing that time. That's like saying, oh, bull, you grow a beard, I started seeing you itching your face more. You started getting hair on your, you started itching, you know. The sun's out, you start wearing shorts more. You just notice certain things. Like I said, I've been watching since like episode 121 and some weird shit. Like 120, in the 120 something. Before 130s, but in the 120s. So like you said, like when you watch a long time, you can see certain actions, certain things and stuff play out. Alright? The fact that Joe had so much to say while they wasn't there, it was just like, yo, bro. And like I said, like, bro, I love you. You my nigga. But like, even me being a real nigga is like, yo, Joe, you told me the more you say about me, the less. He said the more you talk about me, the more it says about you or some shit. You had all this shit to say to. Well, that doesn't really count towards you. But you had all this shit to say when they're not there. But when it was there, you wasn't really. You were just explaining like, oh, well, this is what I meant by sending that text message. Well, why you didn't say that? Well, Joe, why would you tell them all this? I think when they was talking, they wanted you to be like, yeah, you explain your own. Be real, Joe. Be real. Tell us why. But then, as Joe was talking in the last podcast, he mentioned like he sent Rory that message because I think even during that time they started trying to figure things out of like the business side, and Joe was like, oh, we didn't get things figured out, so I sent him the message like, yo, don't show up. You don't have to show up. But you didn't explain to him why not to show up. So shit got a little heated. And then you're thinking Maul's taking his side. And now it's like, now come to look at it, it's like, yo, I think Rory and Joe had some shit going on to the part where like they left Maul out. Maul don't know what the fuck is going on. So Maul's like, wait, hold on. So Maul just thinks like, oh, there's like bad energy at the podcast with them, so like, okay, boom, until like all the boys are back good, then like we all could go back to potting together as one, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I was saying this for day one. Maul was for the pod, and I was right. And it's like, yo, y'all leaving Maul out the loop. The only issue that Maul has with Joe is that Joe said to Maul that like, yo, you had no business with this podcast. You don't need to know nothing about what goes on with this podcast. That's kind of fucked up. I've been here since 77. It's 4:30. I've been here since 77. It's 4:30. Nah. That would make me go back and look at my contract, see what the fuck is going on and shit like that. And then Maul probably hit Rory like, yo, you know this nigga said this? Because like he doesn't know what the hell's going on between. I'm 100%, I'm 90% sure Maul didn't know what was going on between Rory and Joe. Not one thing. It has to be because it's like I don't know. And now it's like business first, friendship last. When it comes to Joe, that's what it's looking like. The fucked up shit is Charlamagne predicted all this shit that would happen. It was like, yo, in the fucking thing, he was talking to Rory like, yo, Rory, y'all friends or y'all just industry friends? Because he will dispose of you. Charlemagne is sitting somewhere, or he's somewhere. Is like, yo, I'm about to just go somewhere and spend $1 million just to say fuck it right now, bro. Them niggas was podcasting on what 56th Street. He always talk about in some fucking building. Then nowhere. Parks wasn't even near yet. I don't think. And he called it. He knew it. He's like, yo, y'all just met through the industry and shit. You know, he brought Peter Rosenberg, got rid of her. Marissa Boom got rid of her. Yo, you just another. Alright, bro, just want to make sure and shit. That's fucking crazy, man. Crazy. Then he fired Rory live on the podcast after like. He was just talking so much to the point where it's like. I'm just saying, like, y'all seen it, but it's still like, you can't really talk, you can't even really believe his side until you hear another side. Like, yeah, like, I'm always gonna rock with you and shit, my nigga. I kind of do believe some of the shit you're saying because it's like, to me, my only issue with Rory and Maul is like, yo, if this is right where he's saying, oh, y'all want to look at the Spotify deal, when Joe was mentioning, like, yo, y'all got anything to say? Y'all were like, Joe just rant for like an hour, 40 minutes. Y'all wasn't. Wait, was y'all just waiting to catch him off? If so, like, why y'all wait 2 years to try to get the nigga? Like, okay, wait, you said this. Well, you said this on episode, blah, blah. Is that what y'all was doing? If that's some sucker shit right there. That's some sucker shit. If y'all, that's what y'all was doing. Because Joe gave y'all, the one thing I would tell y'all, and Joe, you're right. That's what I'm saying. You gave them plenty of opportunities. So like, yo, how y'all feel? Y'all want to talk about it? Numbers? Yo, what y'all think? And like Joe said, even though Joe made it being an asshole, being a dickhead, saying, oh, we're number one, that's the only number that matters. That's what the fuck niggas was doing. Joe, you was even saying it too, though. But I feel like Joe was like, yo, if y'all not going to mention it, I'm not going to mention it, you know? And it's like, okay. And then another one. This to all y'all bloggers and stuff that's blogging about the Joe Budden podcast just like me and stuff. But at least y'all need to go do your homework. They said this in episodes. Maybe on the one that when they first came back all together. But if not, they even said it sometime this year, within the last 2 months, one of these podcasts within the last couple of months, that they changed their names so it could be easier to find. And they mentioned this since I've been watching 120 something, it's 400 and something. When I mean watching, I only watch it on YouTube. I don't listen. Sorry guys, I support the YouTube. But they said they changed the name so it'd be easier to find. And let's do it as Joe Budden podcast but then it was a Joe Budden, Maul, and Rory. Like they went through the whole thing. It just sucks to the point where it's like, yo, Joe, you're preaching about this, and now they ask for this. Are you just mad because they took because now they see you? Are you mad because now they see that, oh shit, niggas is making millions and millions, and now they want millions and millions too? They can't just deal with the million. They want millions and millions too, and now it's like, nah, fuck that. Come on, guys, this is my shit. I built this. Now I got already eating and shit. Like, come on, like, how y'all doing? I brought y'all along, some shit like that. But like you said, like, y'all auditing me. Y'all saying I'm lying about them. I just want people to know. Some people know this. When you get audited, if somebody said they want, like you check your books. Let me check them. Let me make sure where all this money, like where this money goes. How you gonna come back in pod? You saying how you gonna come back? How you gonna come back to the label? How you gonna come back? You know, I want to make sure my job wasn't fucking me over, blah, blah, this and this, and then I'm going to come back and work for them. Because it's going to look weird, though. And another thing I had a problem with, Parks. Gotta zip it sometimes, bro. Your ad-libs was at the wrong point. Joe Budden podcast in the beginning. Who podcast is this? Okay. Oh, I'm being paid very well. I'm being paid very well. Oh yeah, things very good. Bro, you probably are getting paid very well. You only asked to put in your fucking 2 cents, have niggas come to your crib, and make sure you mix the audio right. Having niggas come over your crib 2 times a week, chime in, and just make sure the audio's right, fix the audio. Cause I just found out, probably like, I'm just gonna say 6 months ago, they're like, oh, Erison does the video. I probably found out, no, probably like a year ago. I probably said like a year. I was gonna say the start of the pandemic. Yeah, cause they started when they came back from like the Zooms, and they came back to Park's crib to do it in the middle of the pandemic and shit, whatever. That's when I found out that, oh, Erison puts the videos together. Parks just does the audio. So Parks, you better be hopefully you get paid good. I would think you would probably get paid more than the way Joe's talking. I feel like you're getting paid the most then. The way Joe making it seem like, oh, there's just somebody, they just here to like show face and like give their 2 cents, just like Park is. That's why I think Parks don't mind, because Parks not really in it, he's just chilling. But Parks, your ad-libs, yeah, we're good over here, man. We're good. Yeah, we're rich, yeah. And the fact that, like I said, that Joe thinks that the podcast is where he at because of him, Joe, you can't think that, my nigga. If you think that you would do a podcast by yourself, Howard Stern style, Stephen A. Smith style, Steve Harvey style, you would, Young Bull style, right here between me and you. Episode 106, y'all know how we do. Gang signs up here, 106, 106, nigga. Episode 106, what's up? You would do a dolo solo, cool head Perks right there, but you would still be talking just like how you did the last rant. There's just audio. You would do that again. It would be just like you, and that's what I want to see. Like, say you got a network. You got a network where, boom, you got a couple right here. You got a few people right here. You got this right here. Now you got Ish and Ice one. So now we can't get one you by yourself. Cause it's fuck. People always say like, oh, matter of fact. Cause I fuck with you, Joe. I fuck with you, Joe. But Joe, you smart though. You smart. You smart at making others look bad and making yourself look good. You know, you're smart at that. That's what I wrote down. And yeah, you're smart at you're smart at that. Cause I swear, like you at one point, I thought you and Rory was more tight than you and Maul. And then like now, after all this, you make it seem like, yo, Rory never meant nothing. He was just another co-host, blah blah. But then you do mention like, oh, within like the 3 years. So like, that's when he started asking for shit, and it's like, yo, if niggas is friends and stuff, why not? If my friends was the now, I don't even know. I don't know. We're 106. We're not even off the ground really yet. So maybe my friend was be like, yo, let's get into this shit. Boom, boom. But I would say right now, let's talk about splits right now. Let's talk about everything right now. Let's not wait till the money get involved. Now let's not wait till we blow out. And that's why I feel. And that's why I feel like. And this is where I feel like this is where Joe is pissed about, maybe, but he's not. But it doesn't. I don't know. But then again, it might not be, or is he just not saying it because it's like, yo. I feel like the only thing Joe gotta say is like, if it was the question, is like, yo, y'all gonna wait until niggas really get rich to complain about the money situation now? You really waited till we made it, and we not even signed nowhere to worry about the fucking money. To now to make this a business situation, like, yo, there's just so much to explain, so much you could break down, so much you could take from this and stuff. It's unreal. It's mind-boggling. Because it's like, yo, I thought y'all, if y'all friends, yo, I thought everybody had a piece. I thought clearly Rory, Mal, and Joe might, even though Joe probably gets, Joe gets like the 60, and Rory and Mal splits the 20%. Even though like you gotta give the percent to everybody else and stuff, the engineer, you know, Parks, the screaming, all that shit. But you know what I'm saying, like, alright, most of it's right here, then the other is right here. I didn't know it was like, if you're telling me these niggas was just, and they been to like, yo, they were just sitting here, boom, boom, whatever, yeah, what, y'all not getting a piece of nothing. Y'all just here to talk, boom, boom. You get publicity, you get fucking shown off to the world, to millions. You get to talk, explain your, whatever you want to explain to the million, and that's all you get. If you get likes, you get likes. If you get follows, you get follows. That's all you get, and you get a paycheck. If they knew that, and that has been the case, oh yeah, I'm pissed. I'm like, Joe, now y'all want to fucking, but Joe has never said like, Joe has never come off to me as like, oh, now y'all want to act like this, why y'all wasn't acting like this. But he has said though, like, yo, my thing is like, yo, now y'all acting like this. If Joe is right and it's been like this, and now y'all acting like this, that's crazy. And this is why I need to hear from my side, because for me, I'm getting this like, Joe's making it seem like, oh, a lot of money now millions is involved, and now my friends want to hit me up with this, oh, the money, am I doing this right, am I doing this right? And now that's why us as the people is looking at, damn, this is fucked up. I don't have an issue. It's just like those three statements. I just want y'all to look at, analyze, break it down for yourself. What does Joe Budden always talks about? So then why is he mad at that? And if he's mad at that, and if he's mad, then the only reason why he could be mad, think about it, if you're saying they're your friends, but then he's saying like Rory and them's not friends. They never been friends, they're just co-workers. That's how he makes it seem. I never asked you to come to see my baby boy. Okay, cool. But I'm pretty sure that, Joe, you the one who mentioned in that podcast, I wish I knew numbers, because he was like, bro, me and you cried together when my son was being born. Shit like that. Joe, you said that. Y'all cried together. Rory didn't say, oh, I cried together. I cried with you. But one, Joe, what do you preach? So how are you mad at them? But then, if you're mad at them, are you mad at them because they waited this long to press you about this situation? I think I just wrapped one all into that. That's my only thing. Joe, what do you preach? What do you tell all of us creators, all those who's working for someone, working for a boss? Make sure, check on this. So how are you mad? But then again, are you mad because how long they wait? Because like I said, I'm with you, Joe. There's been times when you was like, yo, y'all got something to say? Nobody had nothing to say. You right. But some of the things is like, I don't know, Joe. I don't know, man. I like I said, I hope y'all get back together. You know, like I said, like, we're brothers. We fight. And when I mean word, you know, y'all know what it means. When friends fight, when friends fight, they're fighting because over like dumb shit, or they fight because it's brother shit. And I feel like y'all brothers, y'all family and shit, you know, like you said, like you might have said, like you was saying like, oh, I was on muscle relaxers and stuff, like I didn't want to say nothing that last podcast, but now I got a lot of shit to say. Now I think that podcast, you was fucked up on some shit, and you was saying some shit that's like, it's like to the point where it's like, damn, son. And then like the fact that Ian co-signs like, oh yeah, you are a nice guy. If there is a problem, you would. If anything, the way you make it seem like Rory actually before shit got popping. But then you said, oh, I told him like, yo, y'all can take the videos and put them on your own YouTube. If that's the case, if I was them, I would have been. You know how you take your? I would have been putting little clips and say, hey. Like I said, there's just so much to digest. There's still time. I still want to hear from them because, like I said, like just because Joe just went on a rant for 2 hours talking about his side of you. When Rory and Mo was talking about their shit, Joe had shit to say back and forth. Was like, no, and then they was like, no, really? You know how you get that, like, so you're telling me, and that's what we need to see between. So when Joe says something, we be like, so Joe, you telling me? Yo, so you saying when somebody, so you're saying, wait, so that's what you're saying? You're telling me. So you're saying. That's when you know when it's like, oh. But like I said, I hope everything gets back together with the JPP. This is what happens. Hopefully everybody learns from what the fuck is going on. You know? Hopefully everybody learns what is going on. Hey, that's why I'm kind of glad I do a podcast by myself. Like, yo, I ain't been running into some of those issues. Well, I ain't running those issues, but hey, if you go back, I always talk about, like, my friend, we have this little thing, I went with just like our name and stuff so people know us, and I was going to use that for my podcast. I did. My first few episodes is called The Pod. P-O-D-A. P-O-D-A. The Pod. You know, you got to make sure you hear the A. And it stands for Podding Off the Ad. O-D-A, O-D-A. My man wouldn't allow me to use the name because I'm not talking, we're not here praising shit, talking about making the community better and how we could change the world and shit. No, we're not. So I couldn't use the fucking name. And no, was I mad about it? No, because I was just beginning. We didn't sign no contract and nothing. And I could have just been like, yo, what the fuck? I could use it anyway. Like, I'm ODA. If I want to use it, I can use it. That's like, Crips can't tell me, or Bloods can't tell me, like, yo, I can't say, oh, this is the Blood podcast. Y'all can't tell me I can't use that if I'm Blood or Crip. Y'all can't say I can't use that. The fuck? But why would I use it? But then it's like, you know what? I don't want no beef between you. You're saying that, oh, I'm going to turn the podcast into like, oh, a bad thing, cool, because the first few episodes, you know, we're talking good, we talking bad. You think niggas gonna sit here and listen to me preach like a fucking church preacher? Had to tell them, like, no, nigga, the fuck? How? Niggas ain't never want to listen to me. Hey guys, we need to go out there in the community, go green and stuff. Everybody's complaining about the gas, you know, running short on gas. I think that's a good thing, guys. We're saving the world then, little by little time. Like they said, pollution. That means a lot of pollution won't be going out there because with no gas, no cars be driving. With no cars be driving, we got clear air, guys. So hey, guys, let's protest people getting extra gas. Hey guys, we need to go out there. We the fuck? Yo, my nigga Nico's gonna kill me. But not that ass though. But just imagine if we was like, I don't know. But that was like it was like a business friend thing. But it was communication we had. You know, behind the scenes, on the scene. Oh, you're gonna say that, but you gonna say that online. Yeah, I gotta let niggas know why I can't use that name no more. Then we didn't talk for a while. Like I'm telling you, that's when I started my podcast because I had to change my name and I got mad and so I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Like, it's a podcast. Even radio stations, yo, the news talk bad about every president there is. I can't have a. Oh, fuck. That's where like. I would have been more mad if like I was using that name. We're like over 100 and like right now here, and he's like, yo, you know what? Maybe we should switch the name so people won't look at. So when people do hear like, ODA entertainment. Oh, they won't think of they won't have something negative to be like, oh well, y'all always into this, into that, or like, you know, like, oh, your name associated with that and stuff. I'd be like, then that would have been the problem. But niggas pressed me like, you know, first couple episodes. Yeah, I said press. That's my friend. That's my best friend in the world. So of course, you know. But hey, we resolved the issue. We solved the problem. Boom. I think I didn't pod for like a week or two because I was, like I just said earlier, I waited like 3 weeks. It took me 3 weeks to come up with the name, and I was like, oh shit, pod. Podding off the hat. Boom. Then it took me another like literally like 9 days. Like 9 days to think of another name. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I could do opinion podcast, whatever. I'm like, bet. I'm just gonna do. No, then it slipped. I was like, yo, it's between me and you and shit. Like, and then I just came up with the name Between Me and You podcast, and that's how it came about. The Between Me and You podcast. But yeah, man. All I'm gonna say is this: if you're gonna do business with friends, take care of the business first. Get the business out the way so that you handle the business, you handle whatever, and then we could go. Then we could get on to start doing work. We already know about the business side. Now we can get on to doing work. Now I'm not even gonna talk about Joe Budden shit no more. And now we get back to doing work. You know. Everybody, hopefully this is a lesson learned. The way Rory just tweeted, I don't think they're coming back no more. And y'all niggas need to chill out though too, because like I said, like I might not be a professional, you know, but I did go to school. I have books over there about learning about behaviors and shit like that. I'm gonna say I don't think Rory did that. Like Joe said, like I don't think Rory did that, but I don't see DJ Academics as a liar. I don't think Rory went there and went to that DJ Academics house and put a fucking envelope in his shit, a birthday card in his shit. I don't think he did that. Had like maybe no niggas that know where that nigga live, that had niggas do that. You said like I wouldn't doubt that. Did Rory say like, yo, go do that? Probably not. Did Rory actually go do that himself? No. Did Rory know niggas that knew niggas that probably did that? Yes. But Rory don't even look like, even with like ex blown up the shit with his girl, his ex or side chick, whatever shit. Like I don't see Rory doing something like that. And the fact that Joe could say like, yo, I knew this nigga for 7 years, and you think that Rory would do something like that? That's why like after this, I'm looking at it like, damn, I don't even know if Joe was ever Rory, you gotta start looking. Rory, we gotta start taking the trip down memory lane. Like, damn, you ever been fucking with a nigga and then you realize like, oh shit, then you start thinking like, yo, no wonder why. Like Rory's probably like, yo, holy shit. Like to Rory, everything probably started making sense to the point when he was like, yo, you know what? I need to get niggas involved. I need to get my accountant. I need to get my lawyer. Because I think I'm about to end up getting fucked. And then if you're mad at Rory for that, Joe, how? When you tell people that's what they should do. But yo, we off this Joe Budden rant. Joe Budden, I wish the best for you. You know me, I'm always gonna ride here with you and shit. I'm going, like I said, like I even say, like everybody's gonna, like you're good. Everybody's gonna watch the podcast because we need to know what the fuck is kind of going on. But it sucks that this shit just fell apart. And when you say things, the more that is being spoken about, like, oh, they had this. Oh, Joe said no to this. Joe said no to this. Like I said, if you're mad because, like, because I feel like if Joe was saying no to this mad long ago, this shit should have ended, like, at least a year. This shit should have ended around COVID. No, this shit should have really ended Well, no, because he probably thought after the Spotify deal, we're not on Spotify no more. So now maybe. But I'm saying like this podcast. If Joe's saying what he's saying, and if the people would have spoke out, this podcast shouldn't have even made it to 2021. Think about it. They've been feeling this way, right? They've been feeling this way. They've been acting like this. I don't know. And that's why I probably could say what. And then this is why I probably say why Joe's mad, because like, yo, like Joe should be on some real Franklin shit. Like, yo, y'all gotta wait this long? No, Will Franklin say, no, you're not leaving. No, so then you're not working then. He's like, nah, you're not. You're not getting shit. What's up, man? Fucking speaking of stuff, anybody start watching Godfather of Harlem, man? Godfather of Harlem, I got some takes on that. Bumpy, you're fucked. Bumpy, you got a good thing. You made a good deal right here, right? You did this, right? Then shit hit the fan. The guineas. Wait, I haven't spelled. Oh my God! You know what? I can't even pronounce. Now I can't even say it. The guineas. Was it like that? The guineas? Or I'm like, no. Oh my gosh! Fucking the. Y'all know what I'm talking. But now it doesn't. Now it's not gonna make sense. So the guineas. I feel like those are like. No, the gypsies died. No, the guineas. So the guineas, right? Bumpy Johnson doing business with the guineas. Boom. You know. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Hurry up. Spoiler alert. We going spoiler alert right there. Yo. Bumpy, damn. Because Bumpy, you looked over. He was like, no, but as long as we're together. Vince was like, yo, as long as we're together, we're good. Bumpy was like, oh. Was the eye all fucked up? How do you this guy? Yo, Forrest, yo, niggas love you. But it's funny when it's like they have you play a character with like, yo, you can't even make a face expression. You know, how do you never know what his facial expression looks like, what it is, or what's going on, and none of that. We don't never know. Go watch Forrest Whitaker's movie. You don't, nigga, eye just always, his eye, okay. Nigga know he fucking with those guineas. Because nigga said like, yo, as long as we're together, we're good. I think it's spoiler. Boom. Niggas cut the one nigga. I still can't figure out if he was a cop or just part of the family. I think he might have been a cop. Gambizo. See, so many fucking families to be talking about right now. But y'all seen the last episode that just aired, right? When it was at the table, they was about to come up with a deal. They said, Bob Johnson, you only get 5%, you nigger ass. Niggas, yo, hold on. Nigga, Vince was like, nah, because I told you about this, and you always be trying to cut me out. So guess what? Pow, nigga, you dead. Alright, boom, you about to get cut. You tell anybody about this. Kind of makes sense. Starting to bring a clear picture. Okay, cool. I think Bobby Johnson sooner or later is gonna have to know, like, yo. I just want to know how this ends, because it's like, yo, they could all turn on you. As long, Bobby, if you don't have the money, the clientele, or the shit, if you don't have all three, they're gonna crook. Bobby Johnson's looking at that mess like, yo, if this could happen to one of the people in the families, I'm just a black guy. Bumping you in some shit right now. I can't really talk because I need to see how things play out, really. Malcolm, though, people say it was the FBI. I'm going to say this right now. This is Young Bull. Follow me. Follow me on Twitter. Right? Just so y'all know I'm not fucking playing around. This is my Malcolm tape. Never really read nothing on it. Yeah, I did. I'm lying in school and shit. Read a few things on it. Watched a few things. Heard a few people here and there. It was both the niggas. It was USA and the Muslims. And what I mean by USA, it was the officials. People say, oh, it was the FBI, They killed them and stuff. Oh no, it was the Muslim people. No, it was both of them niggas. It was both of them niggas. It was both of them niggas. They might not have been working together, but they had the same. I don't even know yet because I didn't finish it and nigga died. But like, yo, look at me, y'all. My daughter in semi says you gonna. Yo, I wanna flash to that little thing. Nigga try to put the bomb on. Oh, phone spin. Alright, whatever and shit. Alright, where we at? Who we at? Rory and Maul. Oh shit, the podcast. You know, Molly Mall. Mally Mall? Running a prostitution sting? Yo, bro, what the fuck is... Yo, is that why she was in Florida that one time? She was testifying? Yo, I think I know one of your baby moms and shit, yo. Just saying. But yo, let's be for real, bro. What? First of all, 33 months? 2 years? For prostitution, for running a prostitution shit? Not a ring or a sting or something, but like just running some type of prostitution. I can't even think of the fucking word. Scam. We was gonna say that a prostitution scam or whatever and shit. It's like, bro. And I think when I posted that shit, I got unfollowed, unfriended, I got blocked and shit. But damn, bro, what the fuck? How the hell do you get 33 months in prison for... I wish I could know the exact name, but I'm just going to talk about this, you know, between me and you. You know how y'all doing this shit, episode 106. Epstein... I thought Epstein got caught with having like a, them niggas killed that nigga. I guess it's different, right? Okay, I guess it's different and shit. But it's not even that. It's just that how does nigga get caught running like a prostitution shit and get like 33 months? Some good ass fucking lawyers. He probably got the 2 to 5. You know, 2 years prison, 5 years probation, 2 to 10, whatever, 2 to 10. That's what he probably got. Some shit like that. Had to get some shit like that. What else is going on and shit? In the world, we got new music. It's just go crazy with the Joe Budden situation and shit. You know, it's just. I just want everybody to look at things. Look at things before you start jumping to conclusion. Start thinking about why is Joe doing this? This had to happen. Like, how about this? Think of things that had to happen for this to happen. If y'all, oh shit, I've been knowing Joe for since 01, 03. So if you know that Joe since this, then you know why things happen to make Joe do this. I don't really know. But to me, the only thing I can say is like, yo, I'm Jersey nigga. I'm flipping out if the nigga come to me after 5 years to press me about shit. That was like, yo, now you want to talk about shit. But it was never that. It was like, yo, it was basically like, now you want to come with accountants and check to see if I'm lying, if I'm not paying you right, and stuff like that. And it's like, oh shit. Damn, Button, that's what they doing to you. They coming after you. Damn, they trying to make sure. That's why you guys feel, oh shit, they trying to make sure you're paying them right. But why? Because out of everybody, I don't give a fuck. Look me dead in my eye. Everybody who's a part of the Joe Budden podcast know that nigga Maul a real nigga. I don't care. Niggas might not never met the nigga and nothing, but niggas could say that nigga Maul real. And I don't think that nigga Maul need them. I don't think that nigga. Cause when he blew you up, Joe, tell me you did. Joe, hold on, I'm look. Joe, tell me you didn't say that to me. That's not crazy to you? What did I say? Joe, that's not crazy to you. You told me like, yo, this podcast has nothing to do with me. I was... Come on, Joe. I think the only thing me and what everybody else is saying is just be fair. And then you got these people the bloggers who's really trying to really shit on you, saying like, Cause I got defend you and stuff, you know. So like your bitch and stuff. It's like, yo, you always talk about this person's contract, blah blah, but you going around fucking niggas. And I'm gonna say this to you, Joe. Then I'm gonna really move on from the situation. But I'm saying, if Maul says some shit, niggas gonna really probably take his side. So you better. Hey, like I said, I just be trying to help niggas. Cause I don't think if Maul really just comes out and starts talking without being on your platform and he's just saying it, just like, yo, you know what? Boom Boom made a little video, a little blog about his situation, what's going on. Joe, I think it's Joe. So if you got to say something real right now, say it, bro. Be honest. And then for y'all, and this is why I know y'all don't really listen to Joe Budden when he go on his little rants. And I was just tweeting the other day, I'm like, yo, y'all keep saying, oh, Rory's fired. He's not fired. He's basically saying he's fired for the time being, which means he's suspended for the time being. Rory, you could come back when you just get your shit together. Joe, this is what I'm saying. I listen. I might be all over the place with this, but I just want people to know, like, yo, these are my statements. These are my points. This is the point that I have to make, and this is the only statement I can give. I'm only going into what they say. I'm not being like, oh, why that? This is why it has to be this. It has to be because of this or because of this. Why Joe got so mad and upset and just went on? It's because it took them what, fucking 6 years to fucking start pressing me about shit. Why they didn't press me about shit when we got done with the Spotify deal? When we was trying to, in the middle of trying to make a Spotify deal. Why? Because it seemed to us, Joe made it seem to us that, I know I just keep going back to it, but Joe made it seem to us that, like, yo, y'all was okay with not getting the new negotiated Spotify deal because of, like, the new thing. But then it comes to seem like if y'all was salty, Joe made it seem like y'all wasn't down with it. But then again, Joe, you made it seem like everybody was okay with it. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully y'all niggas figure shit out, man. Y'all niggas get this shit back together and shit. You know, I wanna hear y'all. I wanna listen to y'all. I respect y'all and shit. I really want to see y'all back together, man. It's the JPP boys, man. Y'all great. Parks, you're kind of foul during that last episode. So next time, just chill the fuck out, bro. Let the nigga Joe speak. Let him talk. Who podcast is this? You. If I'm mauling Roy, I'm looking at you now. Like I don't even, like, it's some things where it's like, yo, you ever, like, okay, a nigga talking shit, then it's like, rappers know this. When you rap it and it's just that nigga behind them that's like making it like, yo, you want to punch that nigga in the face? I'm 100% sure that Rory Mo wanted to punch Parks that last episode, because it's like, yo, Parks, shut the fuck up, Parks. Like, yo, for real? Like, this is just a real nigga speaking, you know, this is new shit. What's up with the new shit? What's up with the new shit? Can we get some new shit? Can we get some new shit? Oh man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in to the B.O.P. I was about to say JPP, the B.O.P. I think everybody for tuning into the B.O.P, the Between Me and You podcast, you know, episode 106. Follow your boy on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube, Anchor at Game. Shout out to y'all, YouTube viewers. I see y'all. First and last times, I see y'all. I appreciate y'all, y'all know? We're here to talk about the issues, the problems, the new shit. All that and stuff. I see what's going on in the town too and stuff and shit. I see that, but I'm gonna shut up and stuff. You know, I'm gonna shut up. We got other stuff. We can just sit here and talk about the Joe Budden, right? That's what everybody else is doing, right? For an hour. Nice little hour about Joe Budden podcast. New shit. Hopefully everybody's watching Godfather on Harlem. After the next episode, I have more to break down and explain about it. Because Bumpy got himself into some shit. If you ask me, he got himself into some shit. You know. Oh, and a foul. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to break that here down next time. We're going to break that there next time. But I'm telling y'all right now, the Patriots, will win, will lose 5 games. Next episode, I'm gonna let y'all know the 5 games. You know, I'm gonna get us out of here. You know, we've been here for too long, ranting about the Joe Budden situation. But I just want everybody to start thinking. You know, take a second to think about shit before you start like talking about the shit. You know, because now some of y'all are making like 10 blogs about the Joe Budden episode because oh shit, this is what Joe said. Oh shit, Maul tweeted this. Oh shit, Rory tweeted this. Oh shit, academic tweeted this. Now I gotta post. Now I gotta block. Like, come on, yo. Put all that shit into one. Cause now some of y'all shit be sounding like all over the, like this one dude. I'm like, oh, you're just keeping us up to date with what the fuck. You're just saying, okay. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You're just doing the clickbait. Y'all want to say this is clickbait? Cool, great. If you listen to my statement though, why is Joe Budden mad? What got to this point? I know this mad shit. Why is Joe Budden mad? What got to this point? What had to happen? Why all of a sudden now Rory and Maul is questioning about this shit? Why is Joe upset about that people are questioning about the ownership? Okay, are y'all even friends or y'all business partners? If y'all business partners, so what does it matter about we questioning about the business? If you're friends, I understand. Okay. There's a whole lot of questions like why did it take so long? Why like Joe, why are you being like this when you said to do this? And I think that's where a lot of people are confused from. And we won't know nothing until like the next episode. So we're gonna get out of here. You know, shout out to the Anchor at game. I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know it's been damn near 2 years we here at the BOP between me and you, episode 106. Stay tuned for more, man. Like I said, I don't know, new shit. But yo, friends and business and friends, be smart, man. Handle your business first, and then we could become friends. That's what y'all gotta do. Business first, and then the friendship comes. Alright? Business first, friendship comes later. Because when you good business, friendship come and stuff like that and shit. But Joe, before we get out of here, I just want you to think to yourself. Why are you really mad? Because you're saying all this stuff, but okay, because your friends are calling you a liar, and then when people call you a liar, you just lash out. So just be like, yo, I'm fucked up, I'm mad and shit, you know, I felt all this type of way because, yo, y'all want to come out and press me and check the books about things when it's like, yo, I've been honest with y'all just from the start. But you have not said any of that you've been honest. You just been saying like, yo, they want to come check me and shit, like blah blah. And I feel like that's probably why Joe got mad, because like, yeah, y'all want to check me and shit. Like, come on, bro, what are you talking about? Been doing good all to y'all. It's just we gotta fight. We just gotta fight. We gotta wait. And there's gonna be another episode about this and more stuff. So stay tuned, guys. Welcome to the BOP. If you new, it's between me and you. Don't get that messed up. Alright? Get that lodged into your head. Write it down on a piece of paper. And smack it to your forehead. So then when somebody looks at you, they say, between me and you, and he was like, and then you just be like, yo, let me tell you. I know that was the kind of corny and shit. Shout out to y'all Anchor at Game, Spotify listeners, YouTube viewers, first and last time listeners, day ones. I appreciate y'all. Newcomers, I see y'all next time. Peace.